sir, what it really do? DC gang, welcome back to the channel. So listen gang, about 2 days ago I showed you guys a Blue Eyes replay, 9 turns or some shenanigans. I showed you the deck list and all of that. So he actually climbed from Diamond 5 to Diamond 2 with a pure Blue Eyes deck, so I'm gonna show it to you. And honestly speaking, I think that we should have more decks like this in the game, and I'm gonna tell you why. It's a lot of different things of reasons why I think we should have more decks like this one in the game. Now, something also that I did is I changed a few things in the ratios. I'm gonna explain all of that to you as we go over the deck list. But for real, we need more deck lists like this because of the fact that this deck sets up a good board, but it doesn't set up a completely crazy unbreakable board. Like, it's really good. It's kind of hard to outgo in second, but it's not as hard as outing like a going first Snake Eyes board or something like that, if you know what I'm saying, right? So with that being said, I'm gonna break down the deck list, show you the changes that I made. The deck is way more consistent, it's way more viable, and we went on an 8-game streak that I'm gonna show you in a second. So let's get into it. Also, quick reminder, if you guys enjoy the content, please remember to leave that like, share, comment, and subscribe, because I would greatly appreciate it. Also, somebody asked me in the comment section if I was going to summon the Blue Eyes Dragon Magia in this version of the deck. No. Now, I'm not putting Magia in the versions of the decks well, in this version of this deck, because I wanted to make the most viable, most competitive version of Blue Eyes before I start indulging in different type of Blue Eyes deck, because I know I'm gonna play Blue Eyes Centurion as well. It's gonna be crazy. I already know it's gonna be tough. So yeah, Blue Eyes Magia, I might put it in a different version depending on how many versions of the deck I make, but as of right now, it's not something I have in the plans because of how many bricks you have to add in the deck to play that, right? So we're gonna set it off with the regular 2 Blue Eyes White Dragon. That's not something I changed. It's just I think 2 is the best. 3 would be crazy because then you're running the risk of making a brickier deck, but 3 would be tough because then you get to pop 3 cards with your trap. That would be crazy. But we only run 2 copies. Again, I don't have the extra artwork for it because I never bought the bundle, and I don't have gems or anything to buy the bundle anyways. So we're gonna play 3 Effect Veilers. I think you should play 3. Some people like playing 2. I think 3 is the best because you might have to normal summon this 1, you might have to get rid of it 2, and getting rid of it is fine because you always know that by getting rid of 1 copy you could just search another. So for that reason, I play it at 3. Is also really good if you're going second, you know, to stop. It's like infinite impermanence but in monster form, so I think it's really good. We're gonna play 1 Duel and Lockbird, a lot of the time mostly so we can negate it, but also so we could use it ourselves. I wish I could play 2 copies, but I have a love and hate relationship with Duel. I like it and don't like it sometimes, because sometimes I maxi myself and then I feel anxious about throwing this thing out and stopping myself from drawing, but I think I'm stopping my opponent, but then my opponent builds a crazy board anyways. So that's why I only play 1 copy. 3 copies of the Sage with Eyes of Blue for consistency reasons. 3 copies of Maiden of White for consistency reason as well. She herself being a normal summon is full combo. So that's why we play 3 copies of her immediately. We're gonna play 2 copies of Maxi for Maxi reasons, 3 Ash Blossom for Ash Blossom reasons. I think everybody should play Neo Kaiser. This thing is also a 1-card combo. It's really good. You throw it out, you link it off, and your whole combo from there is done. You're good, unless you get stopped, of course. But I think this thing is really great. Also, if you manage to just have another copy, you could special summon it if you own a copy of Blue Eyes. And with Blue Eyes itself and this thing, you can make yourself a level 12. Which is pure insanity. So I think this card is really good for the deck. I'm playing it at 3. We're gonna play again the small Bestial package. I did dibble and dabble with it. I took out the Bestial Rebellion, took out a bunch of cards. It wasn't doing that well. I said, you know what, let me put it back in. So we're playing Bestial Magnahood, Bestial Distrum, Bestial Rebellion, and honestly, they're really good for this deck. I think having a small Bestial package is something that you should do if you're going to play this pure. We're going to play 1 Nibiru so we could cross it out. Also, so we could play it ourselves going second. Also, I think if you're playing Maxi, which I'm not playing a Fufualos. I know it's kind of weird, but if you want to, just get rid of 1 of the Veilers, throw 1 Fufualos in there, and you'll be alright, so you can at least cross it out as well. But For maxi reasons, if you're gonna maxi, you might as well play Nib, right? Then we're gonna play 1-1-for-1. This thing is just really cool because you're gonna send a monster to the graveyard. You're gonna special summon your 1 copy of the Maiden, and it's full on combo from there. We're also gonna play 2 copies of Triple Tactic Talent because this card is a little busted. You know, being able, I actually, if I get to show you, because I have like 9 replays, but some of those duels were like 5, 6, 7 turns long. Triple Tactic Talent came in clutch for a few of those. Looking at my opponent's hand, taking it out, seeing what they had, and setting enough interruption by looking at the hand that I know that I can stop whatever they draw is just amazing. Taking over a body is crazy, and drawing 2 is drawing 2. So then we're going to play 1 copy of the Synchro Rumble, so that way we can special summon our level 1 tuners. We're going to play 3 Hold on, because I crafted 1 extra copy of this, and it came out prismatic, because Konami robbed me, so they felt bad and gave me a prismatic copy. Either way, we're going to play 3 copies of this, because this is also technically a 1-card combo. You're going to search if they have an Ash, and this is all you have is Sad Times. Now for the next card, I'm being a little too stupid, alright? I'm playing 2 copies of the Roar of Blue Eyes Dragon. And the reason why I'm playing 2 is because there were scenarios where I built the board, and then, you know, my opponent played through whatever. I still have cards, right? I still have my trap in the back. I activated to search this, and if you already use this, and there's no other spell for you to search. So what's the point of playing 3 of these and playing 1 of these if you can't use this as follow-up during turn 3? So that's one of the reasons why I played 2 copies of the Roar. I think you should play 2 copies of the Roar, but that's just my opinion. We're going to play 1 copy of the Miscellaneous of White, which is our field spell. We're going to play 1 Born to Regain, 2 Called by the Grace, 1 Cross at Designated, 3 Infinite Impermanence, 1 Majesty of the White Dragon, so we could either pop 1 or 2, and then the True Light, right? For the extra deck, I bumped down the Blue Eyes Tyrant Dragon to 1. I play 1 Neo's Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. We play 3 copies of the Blue Eyes Spirit Dragon. You definitely have to play 3. As a matter of fact, if you're playing Bistio, you might get away with 2 copies because you might just banish this one off of the graveyard and regain it back into your extra deck. I've done it a few times. But honestly speaking, you definitely have to play this card at 3. It's sad that it's a UR, but it has to be that way. We're playing 1 Baron de la Flor, which has come in clutch a lot of the time. You can make it with your level 1 and your level 9, or you can make it with your level 4 and your level 6s. Really tough. I think you should play it in the deck. We're going to play 1 Startled Saphir Divine Dragon because you need it so you can stop your main combo or your main boss monsters from being popped in the end phase. We play 1 Cosmic Blazer because we're playing Crimson de la Dragon, and then we're playing 2 copies of the Blue Eyes Ultimate Spirit Dragon. You could get away with 1. I like 2. Then we're gonna play 2 copies of the Spirit with Eyes of Blue, 1 copy of the Heractic Seal, and then SP the Littlest Knight, aka Stuart Little. That is the deck list. It's been extremely consistent for me. The deck can still brick because you're technically still playing Blue Eyes, but it's been extremely consistent. I went 8 games without bricking, and ironically, the last game I lost was because I bricked. So, with that being said, again, if you guys enjoy the content, please leave a like, share, comment, and subscribe. I have about 9 replays, but I might just show you less than that because they're really long. But they're really good replays, and you can learn something from each one of them. So, enough with the yapping. Let's get into the replays. Oh, my fault. I forgot that I wanted to show you. But yeah, we went on an 8-game win streak. So we first started off 1, lost 2, 1-2, lost 1, 1-1. I went on a little losing streak. As you can see, it's 1 turns. It's because I didn't have any hand traps. I was like, I'm not doing this, bro. I was actually getting upset at the things. What the hell was I playing against? Yeah, it was Tenpai, and then it was whatever the heck this is. So I just left. Then we lost these 2 games right here, which were against what? Yo, another Tenpai. And then this thing, which was against, oh yeah, I got 1 turn, well, I got 2nd turn killed by this thing. And then yeah, we went on an 8-game win streak. As you can see, this is why I say that we need more decks like this, because I actually had duels that lasted more than 2 turns. Some of them because I make little mistake in here, but this is a deck that you're gonna grind. We need grindy decks, so that way we could duel for more than two turns. Because the game, it feels weird just playing 2 turns all of the time. Oh, I made a crazy board, try to break it. Oh, you didn't? Well, I win the game. Like, I want back and forth. Even though I'm one of the idiots that makes the crazy boards, but that's not here or there. So yeah, we went on that game 8 win streak, and then I lost because I bricked against this deck here. But I just wanted to show you that we did really well. So now let's get into the replay. As a matter of fact, let me see. Which one am I going to start with first? We could just start with this one right here because it was a really good duel. I forgot what the heck I was playing against, but it was a really good duel. It was 5 turns, and then from there, that's when we went on an eight-game win streak, right? Again, I forgot what the heck we're playing against, so we're gonna figure it out together. So here we have a really good hand. We have our field spell. All we need is to get a monster on the field. If I normal summon Veiler, I could get the combo going. But luckily for us, we also have the 1-for-1. So we're probably going to start it off with that. Let's go throw out the Veiler because I could get another copy later. Special summon the Maiden of White, bring her out here. We're going to link off into the Spirit with Eyes of Blue, which probably should have an animation. And this, I low-key been contemplating playing 2 field spells, because I still want to search. Let's say I was playing 2 field spells, right? I still want to have the ability to search to bait out an Ash, because a lot of the time for some reason I open up with this thing in the hand. But either way, we're going to activate, send the Blue Eyes to the graveyard. We're going to activate the Spirit to special summon Blue Eyes, and because we special summon Blue Eyes, Maiden's going to come back onto the field. We could speed this up, activate Maiden, get her out, set the True Light so we could set the wishes of the ISO Blue. We're definitely going to get rid of the Nibiru here because we don't want to wipe out our own board. Getting the Roar to the hand, getting a copy of the Sage. We're going to activate the Wishes to attach the Ultimate Dragon to our regular Blue Eyes. We're going to normal summon the Sage because we got 2 extra normal summons. Well, 1 extra normal summon. And then we're going to use both of these monsters to go into the Blue Eye Spirit Dragon. Activate that thing's effect, get us out of here, going to the Crimson Dragon 1 time for the 1 time. We're going to activate Crimson Dragon, getting the Rumble to the hand, activate the Roar so we could special summon a regular Blue Eyes, activate the Rumble so we could special summon a level 1 tuner, so we could go into the Blue Eye Spirit Dragon, activate its effect, special summon another level 12, use the Crimson on this level 12 to make the starter save Divine Dragon, bring it out here, set an Infinite Impermanence, activate this thing's effect so we don't get popped. So this is all engine generator. I don't have extra hand trap, extra anything. I know Effect Veiler is not part of the engine, but it might as well be a part of the engine because you could search it, right? So again, I don't remember what the heck we're playing against. Oh yeah, it's Snake Eyes, I think. So we're gonna activate, but no, it's not. This is Rescue Ace. So they're gonna activate Bonfire, get the Poplar, activate the Poplar. I'm gonna Infinite Impermanence the Poplar because I think I'm playing against Snake Eyes. But then again, Snake Eyes would have probably searched Ash here, so I should have known this. They're going to link off into the Link Karibo. Again, I'm still thinking I'm playing against Snake Eyes. They're going to activate the Poplar, set the Poplar in the back. They're going to normal summon the Hydrant. We're going to Effect Veiler the Hydrant, which was kind of impulsive, right? I think I should have definitely waited for him to do everything that they were going to do and then use the Effect Veiler on the I forget, try whatever the heck is called, the freaking level 8. So here they're going to activate the emergency. We're going to negate the emergency because I don't want him getting this thing out of here dodging. So he's going to activate the alert on a Chainlink 5. Chainlink 5 alert, get yourself a copy of a Preventer. Oh, Turbulence, that's what it's called. And here, honestly, by him searching Preventer, I should have known that he had Turbulence in the hand. But it's things that you notice after you're done with the duel, right? So we negate the Hydrant here. Stop that right there. He's going to activate the Preventer, banishing the alert. And we're going to negate. I decided to negate that thing from summoning so I can negate and pop a card. And here I decided, you know what? He has 1 emergency in the graveyard. So if he does have Turbulence, I might as well pop the Link Karibo instead of popping the Hydrant. Because that way, there's not another Rescue Ace card in the graveyard. But I completely bypassed the fact that Link Karibo could special summon itself by sending that thing to the graveyard. So it is what it is. And there it is. He had the Turbulence. Custom hands happen, bro. Custom hands are crazy. So he activates the Turbulence. He's going to set the Extinguish in the back. He's going to set the emergency. Setting another copy of a Rescue, and then that's it, because the rest of the cards are in the graveyard, I believe. Couldn't Extinguish, hold on. Extinguish, where's Preventer? Isn't there another trap? It should be another, he probably has it in the hand, now that I think. SP Little Knight, they're going to banish my copy of the Divine Dragon. I can't negate that, right? It is what it is. So here they're going to set another copy of a trap in the back. They're going to activate the SP, the Littlest Knight, and then I'm going to activate the Neo's Blue Eyes. Now, I could have, here I was thinking, I could just not negate and pop this thing because, you know, my dragon is going to come back. But I decided that I didn't want to deal with this thing during my turn so I could play the game without it because he's going to target me with his traps. But then I was like, it's fine. We're just gonna negate and pop this now. Stop that right there. Don't want to deal with that during my turn. I really don't. So here the True Light, we're gonna set a copy of Majesty in the back. We're gonna go end phase. So yeah, he didn't set the trap because he's probably on the field. We're gonna activate the Majesty here. He's gonna activate Emergency so he could special summon, so that way he could activate his traps. There's nothing I could do about that unless... Nah, I probably could have negated that, right? But then again, if I negate that, no, I probably could have negated that. I don't know. I might have been a little slow during this duel because I'm noticing things I could have done. So we pop the rescue and we pop the extinguish with a trap because we have 2 blue eyes in the graveyard. He's going to activate Preventer to special summon the Hydrant, activating Airlifter to chain link, block that thing. So here they're going to get a copy of the Rescue Age HQ. I feel like I made a few mistakes in this duel. I don't remember, like me talking about it now, I'm like, I could have done things better. But he's gonna link off into the Spirit with Iso Blue with a copy of the Maiden. We're gonna activate that thing's effect, get us out of here, special summon the Blue-Eyed Dragon. That way we could activate the Maiden, special summon it back onto the field. We could make a level 9 Spirit Dragon. We're going to activate the Spirit, get us out of here, special summon a copy of the Crimson Dragon so I can target this thing, get another level 12, and then, okay, so he had the contain in the hand and he set it. So now he's going to try and contain the Crimson Dragon. So I'm definitely going to negate that. I think that's why I didn't negate Preventer, because I wasn't too worried about the rest of the cards since I knew that I was going to pop 2. I think that's what I was thinking at the time because it makes more sense now. So here, Crimson, target this. We're going to get Blue Eyes. This is also something that was questionable. Why couldn't I make... I'm pretty sure I couldn't make Cosmic Blazer. At some point in time, I must have locked myself into only being able to special summon like Blue-Eyed Dragons or something. Because if I remember correctly, it didn't allow me to make the Cosmic Blazer for whatever reason. So I'm like, it's fine. It is what it is. So here we're going to activate the True Light, special summon a Blue-Eyed Dragon back onto the field. That way we could try and get rid of the board, slap the Airlift to get it out of here. Of course, he's going to activate Link Kuribo, but he activated it too late. Because he should have activated Link Kuribo before I decided to attack. Because now Link Kuribo is going to take all of this damage to the face, taking the 32, slapping for the 45. We're going to use both of these monsters here and link off into a Heractic Seal. Because it's the best play that I got as of right now, right? We're going to go end phase. And now we have a negate and a bounce back. I'm not too worried about anything. So here he's going to activate the Rescue Ace HQ. And then they're going to activate Emergency here, trying to send this... Well, setting a card back in the back row. He's going to activate the Field Spell, and I decided to bounce back the Field Spell. Now, something that I forgot is that this Field Spell is not once per turn. Like, you could activate multiple copies. So by me sending it back, he could activate it again. And it's funny because one of you in the comment section used to tell me this all of the time. So we're going to activate Heractic Seal, special summon Bishop Magnaher, activate his effect again. He could activate this again, so he's going to basically recycle 4 here. I'm going to negate that. Because I'm like, you know what? Yeah, he has a normal summon, but most of his important cards are in the graveyard. What are the odds that you actually have something that's going to do anything? And even if he has a Turbulence, all of these traps are in the graveyard. So by me negating this, I'm preventing him from doing a lot, right? That's what I was thinking at the time. This music goes hard. And yeah, of course, you gotta account for this engine being played. So Fiendsmith's track, get the Lori to the graveyard, Lori go on special summon. At this point in time, I should start assuming that every deck in the game just plays this. Everybody I play against should have this in their deck. I should start thinking that. They go Requiem, get Engraver. Engraver gonna, well, Requiem gonna activate, attach itself to Engraver. Engraver gonna activate, send my Blue Eyes Ultimate Spirit to the graveyard, and he ends his turn. Here we're gonna search a copy of the Caser with Bishop Magnaher during the end phase, and then I'm gonna activate the True Light, special summoning the Blue Eyes Dragon, because I know that's also gonna special summon my Maiden back onto the field. Resources being used. So here I get myself a copy of the Jordan Lockbird. I'm going to normal summon the Caser using both of these, level 4, level 6, level DS, Baron de la Flor. Not honorable by somebody comments. Either way, we're going to pop this thing, get it out of here, and it's lethal damage. Beam him up. Beam him up. That thing has to be one of the sexiest finishers of all time. That thing has to be one of the sexiest finishers in the game so far. It's just that beam is crazy. So with that being said, let's continue. I'm gonna actually show you the best turn one board that I actually managed to make with this deck right here. Let's get into that. Yes, sir. Here we are for replay numero dos, number 202 of the day. And I'm going to show you one of the best boards that I made with this specific deck, which is ironic because we started it off really weird. I had to normal summon the effect builder, going through the Spirits of Ice of Blue, activate that thing's effect, search our field spell. We're going to activate Mr. Distrom, banishing the effect veiler so I could bring the effect veiler back so I can draw into the one card that I need. Go Miscellaneum of White, target our linked monster so we could send Blue Eyes to the graveyard. And here I sent the Ash because this is an extender. I had to think about it really hard because I'm like, you know what? I can't search this anymore, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to need this to make the board that I want. So getting rid of Ash, it is what it is. And I was like, you know what? I can search another effect veiler. That might help with something. So here we're going to get the Roar. We're going to get a copy of the Sage. We're going to extra normal summon the Sage, activate the Sage, getting a copy of the White Maiden, activate White Maiden, so head to the graveyard so we can set our trap. We're going to activate our Link 1 to special summon the Blue Eyes back onto the field. That's going to trigger the Maiden, special summon the Maiden, use both of these, going to the Spirit Dragon going to activate, get us out, special summon the Crimson Dragon, activate the Roar to special summon the Blue Eyes White Dragon once again, so we could use, we're going to use the Wishes, attach the Ultimate Dragon, so that way we have targeting protection in the graveyard, and then we're going to go into another copy of the Spirit, get the Spirit out of here, boy. Spirit gonna activate, special summon the Ultimate Spirit Dragon. Now we could target the Ultimate Spirit Dragon with the Crimson Dragon, making ourselves the Stardos, the Sirf Divine Dragon. And then at some point in time, you see this Distrom. I could have used it and make Heractic Seal, but I realized that I had extra plays, so I'm gonna activate the True Light, special summon the Blue Eyes White Dragon. Activate activate the Rumble, which means that I could have kept the Ash, but I didn't realize that I was going to make these plays. We're going to get the Maiden of White using both of these monsters, making another Spirit Dragon. So this is one of the best boards that I make purely, right? Which essentially we technically have a floodgate. Neither player can special summon 2 or more monsters back onto the field. I can special summon Crimson Dragon and make a Cosmic Blazer as well. At any point in time, I can negate an effect in the graveyard. I have a negate and pop a card on the field. I have also another negate. We have Dursum, so if they want to get rid of this, I can send a card to the graveyard. And we still have our True Light. We just don't have the pop too. So very decent board. If I would have had the trap, this would have been the best board that I've ever made with the deck. But here we're playing against Floodgate Stupidity. They activate that 5 rainbows to whatever this shit is. No one cares. We negate it. I have to negate it, fam. Alright? Ironically, I didn't read. I just thought that if we negate it, I didn't have to worry about it. But if he sets a spell in the back, this thing gets to set itself from the graveyard back onto the field. So I have to negate that thing with the Spirit Dragon. Bro already took 2 of my negates just because I hate Floodgates. This thing, yeah, nah, I'm good off of it, bro. I'm good off of it. So he's going to normal summon a Gazelle. I'm going to negate the Gazelle because I can pop the back row. That thing has to go. Whatever it is, negate Gazelle, pop the back row. He's going to follow that up with Diablo, start sending Gazelle to the graveyard, his extra copy. Then he's going to activate Diablo Star's effect. We're going to send the Blue Eye Spirit Dragon to the graveyard so that way I can special summon the Crimson Dragon. Activate the Crimson Dragon's effect after they're done searching for the Deception of Sinful Spoils. Of course, this is also not once. Who created this card? Konami? Whoever did it, fire them. They don't need a job. They don't need a job at your company. Because what the heck is the problem? Why is this even a thing? It's not once per turn. Every time I put it still, it's just going to get itself back. I have to get rid of like 3 freaking negates just on that stupid thing. But either way, we're going to target the Sifr Divine Dragon so we can special summon our Cosmic Blazer Dragon. Bring it out here. He's going to set that thing in the back, and ironically, that's all he had. I'm pretty sure he could activate. I don't know if this thing affects him too, but he just ended his turn. So I activate the True Light because essentially he thinks that by having this in the back, I can't do anything during my turn, right? All monsters they control cannot attack or activate their effects. The attack, this one doesn't matter. This is the one that matters. So I'm basically wouldn't be able to do anything with all of this, but I have a pop 2 cards on the field, and he's just gonna scoop, because I'm gonna pop that thing and slap him in the face with everything that we have. Because floodgates, things, cards like that card make me angry, bro. Like, why is that a thing? But either way, let's continue. All right, familia, here we are for replay number 3 of the day. And we're going up against, oh yeah, this is a mirror match. It was actually a really good mirror match. We're going to normal summon the Maiden of White, link her off into a copy of the Spirit with Eyes of Blue. We're going to activate the Spirit, searching for a field spell. Unfortunately, he does have an infinite impermanence, which makes it kind of awkward for us to do a combo. Negating that thing is really good. So here I activate the wishes. I gotta send the Ash to the graveyard. Now if you're wondering why I sent the Ash, it's because, again, this is an extender one, which I probably should have just sent this. And then I realized if he has an Ash to Ash this, then I could just call by the grave the Ash, and that means it's good because my Ash is negated anyway. That's what I was thinking, but he didn't have the Ash. So we're gonna get the Roar and a copy of the Effect Veiler. If you're wondering why I didn't get a copy of like the Sage or anything, it's because without the field spell, I don't have a way of extra normal summoning. So I might as well search for a trap. We're gonna special summon the Blue Eyes White Dragon, which is gonna trigger our Maiden. And if you're wondering how could we do this, is because this thing is negated. Usually that wouldn't work because this thing is on the field, but because it's negated, it allows us to special summon the Maiden. I'm gonna activate the wishes, attach the monster to this thing, activate the Maidens and the Maiden to the graveyard, set as True Light, activate the Synchro Rumble, special summon the Maiden back onto the field, use both of these to make a level 9 Blue Eye Spirit Dragon. And I'm gonna activate the True Light, put this thing back over here. Now I could have special summoned another Blue Eyes White Dragon from the graveyard and made her Arctic Seal, but I decided that with the pop, with this thing on the field, call by the grave and Effect Veiler, I would have been alright. So I decided to leave the field like this. That was my choice. We're gonna set the call by the grave. That's my board, right? So here they're gonna activate the wishes. They're gonna send another copy of the wishes to the graveyard, getting a copy of the Roar and the Sage to the hand. This is my first mirror match, by the way. They're gonna normal summon the Sage, so I decided to Effect Veiler that thing. Now there's a lot of choices that I could have made here specifically. I could have maybe popped that thing, let him search and pop. I could have, nah, that's pretty much it. It was either let him search and pop, or I could have Effect Veiler. I was like, you know what, I should Effect Veiler now because I could pop the Link 1. Or I could choose to just get me out of here and get the other negate. But I was like, let me see what the heck he's doing, right? So now he's gonna go into the Link 1. He's going to activate the Link 1's effect here, getting himself the field spell, which I know that I can pop. I was just letting him get it to make sure. He had triple tactic talent. He's gonna search Harpy's Feather Duster. So that changed. Whatever plan I had in my hand just completely changed because I have to play around the fact that he has a Harpy's Feather Duster. So yeah, that's done. So now I'm gonna activate the Blue Eye Spirit Dragon because I'm assuming he's gonna activate that now and just get rid of my board. I don't want to have that. So bring the Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. He's gonna activate his field spell, activating the field spell to target this thing. That's when I decided to activate my Majesty so I could pop the field spell, basically negating it, right? Get it out of here. Don't want to deal with that thing. Most people only play one copy anyways. The thing that I didn't realize is that he plays a card that I don't play that I think is really good. He activates the field spell and he gets the Burst Stream of Destruction. A lot of people don't play that thing, he plays it. Activating Maiden of the White, I'm going to call by the grave the Maiden. Now this was a harsh decision to make because by negating the Maiden, I'm negating my own Maiden. The Maiden is really good, but I can't have him setting up the trap. I just can't do that. I can't have him setting up the trap because at the end of the day, if he sets that trap up, it's going to make it more difficult for me to outgrind him or win the game because this trap is stupid in this deck. So, and then I have to worry about that what do you call it? The Harpy's Feather Duster. So because I'm worried about the Harpy's Feather Duster, I decided to cover the grave here, get that thing out. No mañana. Now he activates the Harpy's Feather Duster. I'm going to negate that. And here I thought I'm good, right? He already normal summoned. He doesn't have the field spell. He can't normal summon again. This thing can't really link into anything. I'm like, we're winning the game. But then I forgot that he kind of searched at the beginning, right? He got the Roar. He's going to special Blue Eyes White Dragon flexing on me. And then that's going to trigger the wishes. With the wishes, he's going to attach... Why this one? Why Blue Eyes the Ultra? He probably plays Magia. right? He probably plays Magic, I don't know. But this is when he activates the Burst Stream because now he controls a Blue Eyes White Dragon. He gets to destroy all monsters on my field, get us out of here. I'm gonna activate the Ultimate Spirit Dragon to special summon the Spirit Dragon, as he's gonna basically fusion summon without fusioning into the Blue Eyes Tyrant Dragon, slapping us for the 900, get us out of here, boy, activating the thing's effect to set the Infinite Impermanence right where my trap is, slapping me for the 300, activating its effect, get it out. He's gonna special summon a Blue Eyes, so I decided to special summon my own Blue Eyes back onto the field. Now here, I'm gonna activate the Maiden. I knew it was negated. I was just activating it for funs and giggles, because why not? I wanna play the game. It's that simple, so I know she's negated. It is what it is. I was hoping he would try something, but he didn't. So we special summon our Blue Eyes. Now we draw into a copy of the Neo Kaiser. I'm extremely happy about that. As we normal summon that thing, link it off into a spirit with Eyes of Blue. We're going to activate. We know he has the Infinite Impermanence as I activate the Neo Kaiser. He's going to Infinite Impermanence this thing. And I legitimately, this wasn't on purpose. I could have activated this now, either special summon another Blue Eyes or set a spell or trap in the back, right? I kind of toggled off by mistake. I pressed right on my mouse, so sad times I could have gotten the extra resources. So I send the Blue Eyes White Dragon to the graveyard, activate the Roar. With the Roar, I'm going to use both of these monsters to fusion summon the right way into the Blue Eyes Tyrant Dragon. Bring it out here. So now I'm just going to slap the Blue Eyes White Dragon. I'm going to activate this thing's effect, steady my Majesty in the back, and then we're going to crash, because you don't need to have that thing on the field. Of course, by crashing into it, he gets to set the Infinite Impermanence once again. I'm fine with that. I have no issues. I knew it was going to happen, but I had to clean the board. Here, he doesn't have anything else, no follow-up. We activate the True Light. He can't Infinite Impermanence because I don't have a monster on the field. Special summon the White Dragon. Maiden is activatable. He did have something. It's the Call by the Grave. I activate Majesty because now I'm going to pop that Infinite Impermanence because I know I have plays. My trap is on the field. This is the only reason why I'm ahead of him right now. My trap is on the field. So Maiden gets bodied and negated. Gave her the finger crazy. Is done. So here we're gonna join to another Maiden, ironically. So I'm gonna set a copy of the Wishes, and this is why I play 2 copies of the Roar. You see 1 copy here. Without this right now, this is useless, but because I'm smart and play 2 copies, send the Maiden, get a copy of the Roar, get a copy of the Sage. That's why I play 2 copies. Activate the Sage, get a copy of Effect Veiler, activate the Roar, special summon the Blue Eyes Spirit Dragon. I think I meant to special summon the Blue Eyes White Dragon, but it is what it is. Give this thing an attack boost. I don't have any more resources to really do much or anything with. And I don't know why here. Well, if I go in Heractic Seal, it doesn't matter. But do I have another? Why couldn't I just go into you? Questionable plays. Something must have stopped me from doing this because I kind of remember being upset. So I sub it for the 3400. Then I'm going to use both of these monsters to link off into Heractic Seal. If I'm not mistaken, something was preventing me from doing that. But here I'm not too worried. He has 1 card. He didn't have anything the turn before. I can bounce a card back, special summon a dragon, and I have Effect Veiler, and we still have this thing. So I'm not too worried. So he draws a card, normal summon the Maiden, use the Maiden to link off into the Spirit with Eyes of Blue. We're going to activate the Heractic Seal because I know he can't. Most people only play 1 field spell. He's not even going to search that thing. So if I bounce it back, you already normal summon Heractic Seal, the game is done. We're playing the mirror match. I know what you're doing, you know what I'm doing. So a few mistakes were made. I clearly could have played that way better. I feel like I was doing something that was locking me out of doing certain things because I'm still kind of learning everything there is to learn about the deck, because the deck is actually low-key fair. Like, it's not as crazy as Snake Eyes. It feels like playing against this deck doesn't feel as bad as playing against all of the other meta decks for some reason, even though this deck is a little floodgatey, right? But with that being said, let's continue. Right, gang, here we are for replay numero 4, number 4 if I'm not mistaken. And now we're playing against, I think it's Snake Eyes. They're going to throw out the Max C. I'm going to ash that immediately. Ash that immediate to the lead. Because we got to play the game, right? And our hand is juicy. Our hand is great. So we have multiple options. Of course, we're going to go with the Neo Kaiser because it's the best one. We're going to set the Brand of Regain just in case we banish anything. Go into the Spirit with Eyes of Blue. Activate our field spell. Field spell we're going to activate. We're going to send the Blue Eyes White Dragon, activate the Spirit so we could special summon the Blue Eyes White Dragon so we could special summon the Maiden. Activate the Maiden, get her out of here, set the trap in the back, activate the trap, setting a copy of the Wishes. Wish is gonna get rid of the Sage, which we could search right now. Search the stage, search the Roar. We're gonna get hit with Duel and Lockbird. So it puts us in not the craziest position, but I can't do a bunch of shenanigans, right? So we're gonna attach the Ultimate Dragon to this thing. Get an extra normal summon with the Sage. I can't add any fake Veiler because of Duel and Lockbird. So I'm just gonna make the Blue Eyes Spirit Dragon. Activate the Roar. With the Roar, we're gonna special summon a copy of Blue Eyes White Dragon, just to have an extra body on the field, and that's the board. We could have made Heractic Seal, but I decided, you know what? We have a negate in the graveyard, and then I could get a negate off of this. It might just be better than the Heractic Seal is what I was thinking, right? So Infinite Impermanence on this. We're going to activate the Neos of the Eyes of Blue for protection. Because we could have dodged it, but I'm like, yeah, nah, we're not dodging nothing. Negate and pop that thing. Because bro has a bunch of hand traps. So I'm like, you gotta be playing one of them decks. So here also by doing that, I get to draw a card. Unfortunately, it wasn't a hand trap, but it is what it is. So here they're going to send Snake Eye. Well, no. They're going to send Snake Eyes Diablo Star by activating Diablo. Stop with the freaking similar names, Konami. Either way, they're gonna special summon Diablo Star by sending a card to the graveyard, getting the Deception of the Sinful Pose in the back, activating that thing's effect, activating its effect, getting the Hollow Asemina. Now here we could have definitely used this here. But I'm like, I'm not too sure what the heck I'm playing against right now. It seems like it's Snake Eyes. So I'm like, I don't want them special summoning 2 monsters. And if I can get an effect in the graveyard, I want to do that. So here they're going to show us the Murcielago. Also, bro has an even normal summon. And something that you know about Snake Eyes is just they have 50,000 things. And they'll save a normal summon to destroy your whole generation. So here they're going to activate the Murcielago, getting a copy of the original Sinful Spoils, activating the original Sinful Spoils. Here I could have probably made the Ultimate Dragon and negated that, and we might have been fine. But again, this deck just has so many ways of doing dumb shit that I was just like, I can't do nothing until he activates that, because anything could cost me the game. So Ash gonna get the Oak. Bro finally normal summons a Poplar, so I think I was right. I think I would have got clapped if I did anything. So normal summon the Poplar, get himself the Field Spell. Field Spell gonna activate, setting the Snake Eyes Diablo Star in the back, linking up the Poplar into Link Karibo. Poplar gonna set itself in the back, activating the Ash, send both of these so he could special summon the Oak. Activate the Oak, special summon this, but she's gonna activate Snake Eyes Diablo Star, setting the Poplar in the back, special summoning itself. Bro is getting a bunch of different shit. So here, of course, he goes into the Moon of the Closed Heaven, because this deck has space to play everybody's mom's boss monster. So, of course, they're going to go into the Fiendsmith Requiem, activate the Requiem, get it out of here, special summon the Fiendsmith Engraver, activate the Requiem, so that way he could attach it to this thing. So I'm going to activate the Blue Eye Spirit Dragon to negate that. Now, yeah, that was the right call. Because essentially what he's going to do is activate Requiem, and then I gotta get myself out of here to get my special summon. By doing this, negating that, I'm still preventing him from being able to special summon 2 or more monsters. So this is a good play. Activate Oak, send both of these to the graveyard, special summon the Flamebird. He doesn't even activate the Flamebird because he has enough body to make the Fiendsmith Sequence. Bring it out here. Activate the Fiendsmith Sequence. Get the Requiem and all 3 of these monsters back to make it Desire, which is a negate, we both know. And then he's gonna use both of these monsters to link off into a Promethean Princess. Now you're probably thinking the same thing that I was thinking. Yes. Bro used the dragon. He can't special summon 2. We're winning at life. No, we're not. We're not, because Promethean Princess is gonna bring it back onto the field, right? Now he's going to activate that sequence, attach itself to this thing, and now he has basically the negate. Now the thing is that I thought I could dodge. Let me see. So he does this. He activates that thing's effect. Yeah. I thought that I could dodge it. I thought this thing had to target the cards. But it's just negate too. It doesn't have to target. Therefore, by me doing this, I'm basically doing something that's useless, because it's just what it is. So I also activate the True Light to set a spell in the back, just in case, because I feel like he's gonna try and do something. Oh, just in case he negates it. That's what I was trying to do. So he could negate this thing. So before he negates it, because I had a feeling he would, I set the trap in the back, especially summon the Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. Again, I didn't get to dodge anything, so he's just going to negate this, negate the Promethean Princess, activate the Hollow of Asamina, getting himself back to the hand, recycling the Murcielago, and now he gets to use both of these monsters to link off into the SP, the Littlest Knight, because again, this deck plays everybody's mom and their kids' boss monsters, all right? Every boss monster in the game this deck can play. That's why it's so boring, bro. It's just a bunch of whatever. SP the Littlest Knight, Flameberg in the back, activate Flameberg. We activate this thing for shits and giggles because we can't do anything about it. That thing is definitely getting banished. Get it out. Get it out. No mañana. So here, now he gets to special summon 2 monsters and phase. What? That's what you're thinking, right? What? What's going on? Why end phase? Bro took about 30 years to do all of that. I don't know how long this dude has been so far, but bro took 30 years to do all of that. He ain't have time. He ain't have time. So here we're going to get ourselves a copy of the Deerstrom. We're going to activate so we can pop 2 here. We're going to pop the SP the Littlest Knight in the back row. We're going to activate Deerstrom, and he's going to scoop. Now, if you're wondering why he's going to scoop, it's because I can use both of these, link off into Hierarchic Seal. I have the Neo Caesar in the back. I can normal summon that thing, go full combo. Once I link off the Deerstrom, he's going to lose his negate because he could negate whatever's on the field, but it's not going to matter. Because at that point in time, I'm getting rid of that thing. He has both of these little bodies. Bro just didn't want to do anything. Bro knew where it was going. It was GG's. We outplayed him. Also, he was low on time. Bro wasn't going to win this duel after all of that. So with that being said, let's continue. Yes, sir. Here we are for replay number 5, numero 5. We're going second. We're going to be playing against Rescue Ace one more time. And this was the duel that I had to go from Diamond 3 to Diamond 2. So here, again, as soon as I did this, I was like, what an idiot. What an idiot. Because, honestly, Airlifter is a good card to negate. But clearly, Turbulence is what you should have done. I should have waited for the Turbulence. I negated this thing. I was being an impulsive player, all right? I wasn't proud of this right here. Because it just wasn't a great play. Because they're going to follow that up with the original Sinful Spoils. Get this thing out of here, especially summon the Hydrant. Activate the Hydrant. You know where this is going. Get yourself a copy of the Preventer. Link off into the Link Karibo. Activate this thing. Banish the Hydrant so you can special summon it. Use both of these to go into a Moon or Closed Heaven. Activate it so you can special summon the Hydrant back onto the field. Get the Moon out of here. Get the Requiem. Special summon the Engraver. Get both of these out of here to special summon the Seeker. And Seeker is going to activate to use both of these monsters to fusion into La Crema. La Crema going to activate special summon Engraver. And then here I nibbed. I threw rocks at him. Why? Because I know for a fact, well, I don't know for a fact, but his plays, he's going to do something to try and protect a Turbulence. That's what I was feeling. He's either going to make the Kaiser or he's either going to make Apollo of the USAs. So I have to nib here. I have to. If not, then this nib is going to be useless. So here we're going to give him the token. La Crema is going to activate, send the sequence back, activate Engraver, send La Crema back to special summon Engraver. And he had it the whole time. He had the Turbulence. It is what it is. Special summon the Turbulence. Activate Turbulence effect. He's going to set in the back the Extinguish. We're going to set the Contain, probably Emergency, yeah. And then like what, Rescue? Yeah, Rescue. Those are the main ones. And then he's going to use both of these monsters because a token can be used to make a sequence, which is insanity, but it's fine. He's going to use both of these to basically just make an SP Little Knight. And with the SP the Littlest Knight, he's going to banish my Nibiru, which apparently was just useless. So here, a hand is a little crazy. They're going to activate Emergency, special summon a Hydra, and send the Airlifter to the graveyard. So basically, he still has banish a card on the field, pop, and then negate and can be used as link or whatever material, right? And whatever the third one is, which is a rescue. So he could touch my graveyard. That's all he has. So he is going to activate the Extinguish, popping my Neo Caesar. The thing is done for the rest of the game. Wishes of Eyes of Blue, send the Sage to the graveyard, getting myself the Roar, getting myself a copy of the Maiden. I'm going to activate the Maiden, send the Maiden to the graveyard, setting myself a copy of the True Light, activate the Roar. We're going to special summon a Blue Eyes White Dragon, bring it out here. That's going to trigger the Maiden in the graveyard. He's going to rescue my Maiden. That's tough. He's gonna rescue my maiden. Way medieval times now. I lost my shorty, so now Wishes of the Ice of Blue. We're gonna target this thing so I could basically attach the ultimate dragon to it, which is crazy because he decided to activate this thing's effect. He thought that he was gonna banish this, but bro doesn't read. It says target 2 face of. Wait, what? When your opponent card for you can target 2 face of monster on the field, including a monster you control. Wait, no, you could have banished this. So why wouldn't... Alright, that's fine. He decided to banish both of these. Now we're just going to set the ultimate dragon. So we confusion summon into the Blue Eyes Tyrant Dragon. I'm going to activate Triple Tactic Talent. I was thinking about taking over this, but this thing is unaffected by his trap. So because this is unaffected by his trap, he can't do nothing to this. So I'm like, I'm just going to attack over that thing. Let me draw 2. I could have looked at the hand, but I don't have much of resources. I'm like, let me see. No, we draw into the Wishes and another Neo. We're going to pop the Hydra and get it out of here. Activate the True Line. We're just going to set the Majesty in the back. So here, both of these cards come back. Ironically, that's crazy that that works that way. I thought she was coming back into my grave, but because he technically owned this card because he rescued it, it's still his, which is crazy. So here he's gonna basically use both of these, SP Little Knight and the Maiden, to link off into the Nightmare Phoenix. Now I could have sworn he was gonna pop this thing, but he didn't. He activated the Phoenix Majesty, tries to pop it, so I activate Majesty, and here I can only pop 1 card. I'm like, I could pop this thing, but this thing is unaffected by it. It's the only monster I have. I might as well pop this so he has less materials to link, because if he has to link climb, he has to do it from 0 again. So I decided to pop the link monster. Get it out. He popped my trap, but we already used it, don't really care. Of course, he did discard the Lori, so now that's going to trigger the Lori, link off into the Requiem. Requiem's going to activate, get the Requiem out of here, special summon the Engraver. Of course, the Engraver in the graveyard, get the sequence back into the extra deck, special summon this. He's going to use both of these monsters to make the sequence that he just sent back into the extra deck. Activate the sequence, use both of these monsters, fusion into La Crema. He still has the second copy of the Fiendsmith, special summon that thing. And now he's going to activate the Ascension of the Sinful Spoil, activate Deception, send La Crema to the graveyard, getting himself the Hollow of the Asemina. Activate La Crema, sending the Requiem back into the deck, burning me for 1200. Activate the Hollow, special summon the Murcielago. Murcielago is going to activate, getting himself a copy of the Wanted to the hand, because he wants this W. Using both of these monsters to link off into the Promethean Princess. Fire decks are just crazy. Promethean Princess activates, special summon the Preventer back onto the field. Use both of these to link off into a Salaman Great Wolf. I'm guessing he doesn't play Sealantis or the Whale. So he activates Preventer, special summon the Airlifter, and yeah. Bro was playing Solitary and just ran out of time. He still couldn't out this thing so far. I don't know what the heck he was doing or what was his plan was, but he couldn't out this thing. So with that being said, let's continue. Alright, so I'm going to show you another replay. This isn't that crazy, but I just wanted to show you how having utility cards can be good sometimes. So here we're going to activate the Wishes, sending the Wishes to the graveyard, getting the Roar, and getting a copy of the Maiden. Normal summon the Maiden, they're going to hit me with the Full Follow, so I'm going to call by the grave the Full Follows, get that thing out of here. I want to play the game. We're going to link off into a copy of the Ice of Blue, activate, searching a Field Spell. Field Spell, going to send the Blue Eyes to the graveyard. No, we're not. Forbidden Ghost Ogre. I'm going to show you how we played through 3 different hand traps, right? Ghost Ogre gets popped, special summon the Blue Eyes, activate the Wishes, attach the Ultimate Dragon, use both of these, link off into Hierarchic Seal, activate the 1-for-1, send the Veiler, special summon a copy of the Maiden, activate the Maiden, send it to the graveyard, setting myself the True Light, and setting my trap. Now mind you, this was supposed to be my board. This is what I wanted. I can bounce a card back, I can pop a card on the field, just one, right? Yeah, I can bounce a card back, special summon a dragon, and I can pop a card on the field. That's all I have. But bro decided to name. So he named Hierarchic Seal, giving her the token. Hierarchic Seal gonna special summon the Blue Eyes White Dragon, which is gonna trigger my Maiden, special summon the Maiden, and now we get to play the game because I get to make a Crimson de la Dragon. Activate Crimson Dragon because you allow me to make it level 12. Get the Synchro Rumble. Activate the Rumble. Rumble gonna special summon a level 1 tuner. I can get myself into my Spirit Dragon. Get my Spirit out of here. Special summon, yeah. We basically got full combo for that name. Because now I special summon the ultimate White Dragon, right? I activate Crimson Dragon, make the Sapphire Divine Dragon, and that is legitimately the board. The board that I would regularly made. Which is insane. So let's continue. Alright, familia, so I decided to leave the video there. I still have like 3 more replays, but the video is long and your boy gotta go to work soon. So I'm gonna try and edit this and have it out for you guys today. Again, if you guys enjoy the content, please remember to leave that like, share, comment, and subscribe, because I would greatly appreciate it. And I'm definitely gonna get into the other XC shenanigans that we got from the new pack with the Typhoon, or whatever it's called, Typhoon. I'm definitely gonna try that next after this video. That's what I'm gonna get into, and then I'm gonna make different variants of Blue Eyes from there and see whatever else I can mix into a lot of different engines. So continue having a great day, and I'm gonna catch you guys next time. Peace.